you guys got a sprinter. So we're gonna learn how to sprint today, all right?
3 Olympic Games, won 8 medals, 5 of them gold.
Nathan Adrian.
Nathan Adrian.
Nathan Adrian.
Think about the hardest workout that you've ever done. And part of you is like shivering a little bit like, ah. But the other part of you is like, man, I'm really glad I did that.
What's going on, swim fans? We're here with Nathan Adrian. He's gonna be running a swim clinic. We're gonna learn all his pro tips, how we can swim faster, improve our technique. You excited?
I am, yeah.
Let's get it. Woo.
Nathan Adrian is an 8-time Olympic swimming medalist, and he is one of the greatest freestyle sprinters in American history. He's been to 3 Olympic Games, he's a Cal Berkeley alum, guest starred on the TV show Mythbusters, and he's a cancer survivor.
I know that there's busy adult lives, so if you're making the time to spend your Saturday morning here to swim, that means it means something to you. And that means that you're with a bunch of people where swimming means something to them. So let's go ahead and get ready, get in the pool, and spend this time together doing something that we enjoy.
In this video, Nathan shares how to improve body position and efficiency to swim faster.
No warm-up is complete without social kick. So let's go 200 choice swim and then 100 social kick.
I also get the chance to race him in a 25 breaststroke in my alma mater's pool at Wayne State University in Detroit.
This is my backyard pool. I grew up, I spent like 2,000 hours in this pool. So it's great to have you in the pool as well. How can we create a training application for swimmers who don't have a coach?
Yeah.
So we have workouts, training plans, we sync with the Apple Watch, Garmin.
It's working because I totally recognize the I recognize the logo.
So, yeah.
How's the pool temp?
Perfect.
Excellent.
I'm actually gonna get in though. Like I will, more than just the wet hair.
I got my suit on. We're ready to go. It's the B-roll, dude. It's the B-roll. You're gonna throw on a good music to it. I love doing a progression. I was an Olympic gold medalist. Dave Durden was making me do the same progression, all right? Everybody can learn from all the different drills, all right? It's just a different lens to look through all these different things. This isn't even a plug for you, I promise. I was gonna say this whether or not you were here. Nowadays, online, you see all these different coaches, and I love watching it, all right? Because I have done many of those drills before. I consistently do many of those drills before. But the words he says when I am watching those videos is different, and therefore I interpret it differently, and I get something different out of it every time. The first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna do body position kick, all right? So it's just gonna be hands up, a little wider than shoulder width, eyes down, maybe slightly forward, just kicking. All right, I just want you to feel a good kick, feel a nice steady core. Everybody swim on top of the line. And make sure that your hands never cross over. Whenever you need a breath, take a mini breaststroke pull, catch your breath, eyes back down, back to body position kick, all right? I like to think of my legs as my engine. It's a little bit counterintuitive because everybody tells you want to swim flat, swim flat, swim flat, swim flat. This time I want you to play a little bit with sinking your kick down just a little bit. If you do that, you have a nice solid core. It raises up your upper body and you can get on top of the water a little more. I'm not saying you can swim a mile like this, and I'm not saying you can swim a 500 like this, but you guys got a sprinter. So we're gonna learn how to sprint today, all right? Weight belts forced me to contract my core in ways that I did not know before. We don't have weight belts here, but we have our fingers. So hands like this, around your hips. Now take a big deep breath and push. Use your core to push out against your hands, like that. You guys feel it? Now we swim like that. You gotta learn how to breathe while contracting it, right? So take 3 deep breaths with me while still pressing out. It's not easy, and like I said, this isn't something you're doing for the mile, but we're talking about the 50.
Nathan is a true mechanic when it comes to refining stroke technique. From competing internationally to now running a swim school, he's seen the sport from every perspective. So whether you're watching this as a competitive swimmer, triathlete, or fitness swimmer, you can learn something from his perspective.
When I was about 13 or 14, my brother actually sat me down. You know, he was a good swimmer, but I think he could have been a really great swimmer if he had known something like this a little earlier. But the pain that you experience in workout is temporary. It's gonna be for an hour or it's gonna be for 2 hours, whatever your workout is, but it's over. Think about the hardest workout that you've ever done. And part of you is like shivering a little bit like, ah. But the other part of you is like, man, I'm really glad I did that. If you start to know your times, know your sets, know that if I do 100 on 130, or if I do multiple 100s on 130, what's a decent time for me, what's a good time for me, what's a great time for me, it makes the sport so much fun.
After 90 minutes of drill work, it was time to race. Nathan successfully tired out all the swimmers, including myself, before stepping onto the blocks toe-to-toe to race in any distance. I figured I'd give him a run for his money in a breaststroke race, which is my best stroke and his worst stroke.
Breaststroker! Are we ready? Okay, get ready. Go!
I knew Nathan would have beat me off the start and the pullout, so I just had to swim him down in the actual stroke, but I simply ran out of pool to catch him. That's okay though, there's a reason he has 8 Olympic medals and I do not.
We tried, we put in a valiant effort.
We all can still get better, whether it's having a better streamline, whether it's pulling more water, whether it's working on our dolphin kicks, even though as youth swimmers, we were not instructed how to use our thoracic spines in the crazy, freaky way that all those awesome underwater kickers use it. You can still get better. I actually remember the moment that I got diagnosed with cancer too, and it was testicular cancer, and the first thing that I had to do was swim. It felt like home, because it is home. You know, for me, I had a couple surgeries. I swam between all of them. And it wasn't because I needed to swim for any physiological reason. It was because I needed to swim for my mental health. And that is something that I take with me forever, and one of the reasons why I will continue to swim forever.
Nathan's story is inspiring, and I appreciate how open he is to sharing his experiences with the swimming community and the world. He's a leader and a mentor for swimmers, and I'm thankful he was able to share his swimming knowledge with all of us.
We were in the water for about 2.5 hours. We were supposed to be in just about 2, but everyone was having such a good time. We were learning such great things that we just extended the time a little bit. It was so much fun. If you're swimming against any of them, I'm sorry. They're gonna have the perfect streamlines, they're gonna have really good dolphin kicks, and they're gonna swim really fast. But to everybody else, it doesn't mean you can't catch up.
There you have it, folks. Some swim tips from the greatest swimmer in the sprint distances. That is Nathan Adrian. And if you like this video, you're going to love the one I did, how to swim faster in 90 seconds. Check that video out. Catch you guys next time. Happy swimming. Peace.